D major has two sharps in it, F sharp and C sharp. So let's go over the notes. We have D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So remember, we want to alternate our pick and we want down, up, because you'll be able to tell the difference in time. You'll be able to tell the difference between a down pick and an up pick, the sound. You'll be able to hear it, especially when you get into stuff like that, you know? So we have like that. So we're gonna concentrate here on my technique hand. Whether you're right-handed like me or left-handed, your technique hand is hits the frets. So open, fourth string, and then the second fret on the fourth string with your first finger, and then the fourth fret with your third finger. Open G. Same thing that you just played with the fourth string, the second fret and the fourth fret. So you have a open, fourth string, second fret, fourth fret, open third string, second fret, fourth fret. You got 6 out of 7 different notes there. And then second string, second fret, and D. Now some players, like, they want to play the open B. But I think if you get into this pattern, right? You remember it quicker. And this is what the scale looks like. I got it for you in tablature. So the fingers, of course, first and third fingers, you have the open open D major scale, and we start with the fourth and the second and the fourth frets, right? So that's what we have. That's what we have for you. Now, as with the C major scale, they call it an Ionian. If it's D major, it's the Ionian. You can also play it this way. On the 10th fret and the 12th fret. Now use this pattern. Your second and fourth fingers, then your first, second, and fourth fingers, and then your first, third, and fourth. So you start on the 6th string, 10th fret, and then 12th fret. Second and fourth fingers. All right, and then we're on the 5th string, 9th, 10th, 12th, 4th string, 9th, 11th. So once you memorize this pattern, you can play that anywhere, okay? You can play that anywhere. You can start to learn the notes. But it's very important especially if you're a beginner, you got to learn some theory. You don't have to learn much of it. But I didn't learn that much until I really wanted to learn more, because it made me a better player, believe it or not. There's a lot of talk out there. Oh, I never learned how to read music. But you know what? I'm not going to name any legendary rock stars who said that. Many of them did, but they did get some lessons, and if they didn't take them, formally, they learned a lot of stuff they picked up from people eyeball to eyeball that they were playing with or watching other people. So that's the scale. Now, what we want to do here, let's go over a couple of chords. We have the D, right? It's good to learn these notes, is my point, especially right around here. And eventually, you can start learning all the different notes around. I have a video that shows you how to learn those different notes with octaves and stuff like that. I want to go over a couple of chords. We have a D chord, right? We have the D. Some of you already know this, but stick around because I'm going to probably get into some more advanced stuff. There's a D major, right? Based on that E. D major, right? Barring the 10th fret. This is like an open E shape. See, instead of using the first, second, and third fingers, second, third, and fourth, D major, which leads to minors and minor sevenths and all sorts of things. You also have the D major, which is the second position, because this form, this shape, is the first position. I'm not getting technical with that classical stuff about this is fifth position, this is third position. Just talking about bar chords. To separate the major bar chords, first position, you bar all 6 strings. Second position, you bar the first 5. Right there on the 5th fret. Third finger is barring just the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. That's a D major. Back to this first position, D bar chord. Inside here, if you know how to make an F chord, you can make the D right here. Right? You can also make a D. Made a video yesterday with a C. Well, if instead of using your first, second, and third fingers, use your second, third, and fourth fingers to make a C. Move up so you're barring the second fret, right? First 5 strings. Make that C chord with your second, third, and fourth fingers. Strum it from the 5th string down. That's a D major. Lift up your second finger. That's a major 7th. Listen how pretty that is. Just changing between a D major and a D major 7th. Another D major is you're barring, believe it or not, on the 7th fret here, right? And the root is right here with your 4th finger as it is in this shape. So just make a C chord between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. But let's go to the G6 form. Bar all the strings on the 7th fret. Put your 3rd finger, in this case, on the 5th string of the 9th fret. 4th finger is going to go right there on the 10th fret of the 6th string. Barring all those strings, and just look at that. Hendrix used this chord a lot. So those are just a few shapes. The D like that. I can make a D just like this if you want. But so I'm sure a lot of you know how to make those shapes. Maybe not all of you knew how to make the G6 form. The D, even though it's a G6 form, it's a D G6 form. I don't know. They call it that, and this is just C form. That's the root. Once again, here's your open D major, right? Practice it. Save the notes. It's let me write that down. So you have a D, an E, an F sharp, a G, an A, a B, a C sharp, then a D again. So you see how I wrote this down right here? D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. You have D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.